No, I'm not a human. Why you look like that? His eyes changing and his mouth changing too. Teeth. Show me your teeth. New game. I never played this before. I've seen people play it. Like I saw Markiplier play it. And I saw the demo. Oh, like a year ago or something? I don't know. Actually, we just got back from a trip. Aren't you tired of staying at home? Yeah, I remember. We went to the beach. It was way too hot yesterday, so we took off early. Look at that kitty. Meow. We're getting her ready for school. She doesn't want to go, but what can you do, right? Freak. Alright. I'll drop by later tonight. Okay. Talk to you later. Bye. Whoa. Skinny dog staying by the footpath that runs through this field. He's looking around mournfully, perhaps trying to find some food. It's kind of fast. That's good. Better not go in there right now. Check back during the day. Quit knocking? You can knock once. It's alright. Hey neighbor. Long time no see. How's life? Same as it ever was. So let me level with you. I came over for a reason. I'm getting a little worried about you. Something real bad seems to be headed our way. I just got off the phone with my cousin. She told me news is saying something weird is going on with the sun. And that there's people coming up from the underground. They're calling them visitors, for whatever reason. Creepy stuff, huh? I sure hope it's not true. Visitors? Yeah, that's what they're calling the people from underground. God knows why they're calling them that. I guess it's because they're visitors to Earth, or the surface at least. Or maybe it's because they're going around trying to get into people's houses. My cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous, so I came over to make sure you don't end up hurt, or worse. How are your wife and daughter holding up? Don't worry about my family. A good friend of mine is staying with us right now. He's looking after them while I'm here. Great. Let's continue this conversation in the morning then. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. See you in the morning. Who's that? I like my greenhouse. A few drunkards lay sprawled out in the street. They're lying on the cold, hard ground and appear to be fast asleep. Things are good for them right now. Ominous. 31st. The neighbor's house stands alone in the hayfield. There's no light in the windows. Looks like his family is asleep. Kitty. Kombucha. Saves the game. The save persists even after your current playthrough ends. My favorite drink. Makes me feel good, clears my head, reminds me of better times. The times aren't even bad right now, I think. Nope. I don't look that way, not anymore. I hate sleeping by the nightstand. Too many bad memories. And don't sleep by it. Breaking news. At 6:28 a.m. today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. This burst of energy was far larger than scientists had predicted. As a result, temperatures outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. We ask that the viewers refrain from going outside during the day. Up next, something lighter. Kombucha. Kombucha. I heard you were in here. Brought beer. Damn. So it's all true after all. Well then, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day. You have to remember to let other people in. Let people in. You're so green. You look like a booger. Or like gray, I think. Green or gray. You got like green splotches on you. I get that. I know you might not be crazy about having company over, but you have to let them in. My cousin doesn't know for sure why we can't just bunker down by ourselves. She mentioned that if anyone comes and asks if you're alone, say no and tell them someone's in the house with you. I hate dealing with people. I know it won't be easy for you. But you have no choice. It might be the only thing that keeps you alive. And who knows? They might even bring something useful or share some interesting information. Don't forget to test them for signs of being a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with the seat, so choose who you want to test carefully. You'll have to take a real close look. It's strenuous, draining work. But don't worry about chatting up with people. That won't take up any energy, so talk as much as you like. Be sure to look out your windows. TV's great and all, but there's no better source of info than your own two eyes. The landlord. I'm afraid all we can do now is try to survive. I hope this nightmare ends soon. I'm sure the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to a shelter or something like that. If they do, stick together with me and my family. Alright, that's it from me. Alright, I almost forgot. I'm heading back to my home tomorrow night. Write down my number. They just set up a line over there. 71568. Keep in touch on the phone. Okay, no, that's really it. Drink a beer and get some sleep. By the way, I brought you a case of beer. My brother-in-law works at a brewery. Knock one back before you hit the sack. It'll make you feel really sleepy. You ever feel like you've had enough conversation for one day? Drink a beer and relax. Wait, free beer. Afraid of looking at right now will make me go blind. I'd better take a peek at night. Playing FNAF. What the? What's that sound? Dodo. Pretty much the only toy I ever had as a kid. Well, except for the sticks we used to whack the grass. Don't get why it's on the corner. I thought that was the rule. And again, Dad never gave a damn about the rules. Well, where's your dad? Honestly, I'm better off being alone. You can even talk out loud to yourself. Lonely. One of those magazines where you just gotta find a certain person in the crowd. Must be annoying. Wish people would just leave me alone already. Then why'd you get the magazine? It's beer day. It's beer day. Oh my god. Like he said back then, when I'm gone, you decide if you want to open that box or not. Been deciding for 15 years, still can't make up my mind. Just open it. It's not gonna be that hard. Loneliness and isolation. do you live on? To catch a signal, turn the right knob. To do this, left click and hold on the right. I'm gonna pretend I read that. What? What? I thought I clicked the instructions button. Okay, I guess I'll never learn how to do that, because I had no idea what I was doing. I like half read the instructions. I thought I could do it, but I couldn't. You want me to drink a beer, or? That bug in there. What are those? Those 1,000-year eggs? Ew. Definitely did make me sleepy. I'm feeling real sleepy. Honk, me. Honk, me. Hello? Now, what I don't know about this game is because I watched before the full version came out. It was like, I saw some people who were visitors, but I only remember one, but I don't know if they're always a visitor or not. Hi. Is my daddy here? Can you get him for me? I was okay before, but I'm really scared now. There's a lot of strange people out here tonight. What's your dad's name? I don't even know. Wait, well, back at this. I know a lot about him. He's my daddy after all. I know that he likes to drink a little beer before he goes out. When he does go out, he always leaves me yummy lunch, dinner, and juice. But today I tried some of that beer stuff. It was gross. So gross. Why would I even drink that when they could just have juice? Now please don't tell him I did that. Why'd you get me in one piece? I don't know, everything feels like it's opposite there now. People stay home and sleep during the day, but then go out and do stuff at night. I'm still scared of the dark. For me, there's nothing to be afraid of. Or is there? I'll get your dad for you. Good luck. Thanks. You too. I want to go home. It's scary out here. I'm gonna play a new game Daddy made up for me. You throw the dice, and then you move stuff around like the armchair or the couch to build a big pile near the door to win. I'll show you how to play another time. Bye. Bye-bye. Oh. I come in. I was taking shelter at the bar down the road, but they kicked me out. Just like that. Why? I guess not everyone there found my personality particularly palatable. But I don't mean anyone any harm. Don't worry. I just... life is messed up sometimes, you know? So what do you say, my good man? Wanna come in? Sure you won't make any trouble? What do you consider trouble? Murder and violence disgust me to my core. But I won't suffer the trespasses of others either. I like good food and drink. I enjoy chat when I'm in the mood. Does that sound like trouble to you? Why did they kick you out of your previous shelter? Considered sending something rude just now, but thought better of it. I told you already, someone there didn't like me. God knows who it was. Now that I think of it, maybe it's a good thing they tossed me out. They could have eaten me alive back there, and no one would have noticed. You're tall. And you're standing all weird. Come in. You got that troll face build. Like, tall. You got troll face the tall way. And you got a big smile. He's happy. Thank you. Trust in people doesn't amount to a hill of beans these days. But I appreciate your trust in me. Perhaps I even, well, no, I shouldn't promise anything. Okay. There's a deathly silence outside. There's no one there. And the drunks have decided not to go out. Are they afraid of something? Or maybe they were just snatched. You see a few teenagers hanging out in the yard. Sitting around without a care in the world, chatting about something. They pay you no mind. Hold on, I'm coming, I'm coming. Hello. Sorry to bother you, Soleil. It was just so hot out today, and the TV said we shouldn't go out in the sun, so could you maybe, find some space for me? How'd you end up here? It's not like I wanted to come out here. The asphalt may be melting into goo under your feet, but it could be worse. It's just, well, you're gonna laugh. Visitors came to my house. Can you believe it? They chased me out of my own home. So now I'm just trying to find a place to hide in the sun. What do you think will happen? I don't know. Will I survive? Who will help me? How much time do I have to look for help? I have no idea what's gonna happen. Like I couldn't even guess. Doesn't all this scare you? It terrifies me. You can come in. Thank you. Thanks so much. Seriously. Now I get to live a little longer. Thank God. Still another one coming? Oh. Enough. Stop fidgeting and stand still. Could you please help us? What happened? I'm exhausted and I just want a place to sleep. I had 5 kids, now this is the only one left. My husband disappeared too. I don't know if he's dead or if he abandoned us, but now I just want to lay down and pass out for a few days. Where did the kids go? I don't know. Maybe their father took them. I want to go to his house, but I just don't have the strength anymore. Sure, we fought a lot, but it's hard not to when you live with someone who acts like a complete bodio. Forget him. Look, the most important thing to me now is finding my kids. Your kid looks weird, but the flashlight on my phone was on. Back. Your kid right here has never seen the light of day. She's definitely a visitor. Come on. Finally, I'm over for rest. Come on. Let us get a move on. Pick your spot. I'll be out of here by tomorrow. I promise. You're definitely lying. Finally. No one else is coming. Neighbor. He's not currently visiting me. Light blazes through windows. It seems like his family is waiting for him to come back home. He's definitely already back home. He's not that far away. Me. Good afternoon, here's the news. The sun's activity rises steadily as crime levels also reach a new high. According to recent data, a number of murders over the last few nights have surpassed average figures. Like your eyeballs are definitely surpassing average figures. Experts suspect that this is related to society's ever-growing anxiety surrounding the visitors. And now, over to just a moment. Our studio just received an urgent transmission regarding contact with a phenomenon we are calling the visitors. Eyewitness accounts describe them as creatures that can imitate the appearance and behavior of humans. Avoid contact at all costs. Note, in one case, a visitor was able to be identified with one telltale sign: perfect white teeth. Our early reports seem to back this up. You mean happy people? Happy people are visitors. Very happy. Sources say they encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth who later turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Up next, more weather updates. But first, a message from our sponsors. Buying groceries used to mean trudging down to the store. But with For Rest, you can pick up everything you need just by picking up the phone. Just call 170561 and your groceries will be at your door within 1 day. For Rest, delicious relaxation right at home. I want some For Rest. One 70561. Hello, you've reached For Rest food delivery. Would you like to place an order? One can of coffee. Order has been accepted. Please expect your delivery tomorrow night. Neighbor. Hello, neighbor. Hey, neighbor. You should have said, hello, neighbor. Good to hear from you. So you let a couple of people in yet? If not, then you should really start thinking about it. Got any questions? If only I knew. Nobody really knows how many signs it takes to be sure. I'd say probably best not to jump to conclusions, though. Maybe they just went to the dentist before everything went to hell. Got any questions? Nah. Take care. Bye-bye. I wonder what cigarettes are for. I need to check myself. Nah, I'm good. Hi. I hope it's all on soon. How'd you lose your house? I remember it was like yesterday. I had just gotten fired. All I wanted was to go home, climb in bed, and cry my eyes out. When I got there, I saw a bunch of boots. I thought maybe my roommate had some friends over or something, you know? So I went up to her room to find out what she was up to, but as I got closer, I started hearing a strange sound. It kind of freaked me out. But I, decided to take a peek. Quiet-like, and see what was going on in there. I was only able to catch a brief glimpse of my roommate lying motionless on the bed when suddenly, some grubby guy grabbed me from behind and said, "You can't go in there, she's not well. Come have a seat in the kitchen." Then he quickly pulled me away and sat me down at the table. I wanted to leave, but I was paralyzed by fear. Then I need to lie down. My stomach is doing somersaults. I need to test you. What do you want to check? Teeth. We can make a decision based on my teeth. Okay. I just had my teeth fixed. Though if I'm honest, I can't remember being at the dentist. Was I ever even there? God, I'm so nervous I can't even remember if I ate yesterday. So I'm doing the description. Well, neighbor said not to jump to conclusions, so leave me alone for now. You. Stuffy in here, and go away. You okay? How's the kid? Oh. Oh, he's tired. Like me. He's shy around new people too, so he's being extra clingy. Well, he looks like he's not from this planet. Kids struggle to handle stuff like this. They might not complain. You can see it written on their faces. Definitely not. Sometimes I feel like it's my fault for dragging them into all of this. But it's too late to change any of that now. I need to test you. You've nothing to hide, please. I mean, they're not perfect in white like the other girls was. It's got some yellow, you know? Some natural yellow. They don't really look perfect white. You know, I never used to care about them much. I just didn't have the time. And now I regret that. I'll leave her alone. Wait, those are perfect white? God, I even had this guy. This was something you wanted. Why'd they throw you in the bar? I blame chain of catastrophes that broke everyone's mind. The sun teetering on the brink of explosion, the arrival of the visitors, the economic crisis, and so on and so forth. It fricked us all up. Some crumbled under the stress, some dove headfirst into the bottle, but me, well, it was rage that drove me mad. I snapped, climbed into the bar and screamed, "Stop flipping, blaming everything but yourselves." Let them weep, I say. Tears in the beer foam don't ruin the pint. Malt and hops taste better with salt. Nobody appreciates it, so why bother? So true. And I go to sleep. Hello. For rest delivery. Gimme. Coffee. Have a good day. Oh, I mean night. Still not used to that. Why is he like the most normal looking guy I've seen? Yet. The bodies of the teenagers lie on the ground. Someone killed them. It appears to have happened recently. The blood still hasn't dried. I'm not seeing blood. Banging like that. Calm down. I'm coming. Hello there, human. How lucky we are to witness humanity's final judgment with our own eyes. The earth is being cleansed of sin. The sun is doing its holy work, and we are on a path to a new, pure world. Behold the flipping beams of blessing. What? Are you still confused, human? Yeah, I'll break it down for you in simple terms. The sun does not burn and broil us alive without purpose. It is cleansing us of our sins. Our lust and greed has polluted this world and has angered the sun. This is our reckoning. What? Yeah, you look happy about that. And it is a blessing. All sin will end and we shall live as righteous flippin' ashes under its gaze. Soon we have to die. Quite the contrary. Our sins will be purged, the sun itself may even cease to be, but we shall live. There will be no more death, no more theft, no more greedy flips who refuse to sell me what I want for a fair price. Can you imagine it? You see now while this is happening. You should leave. You come pretty imbecile, you look pretty unhappy about that. You're just shooing away a righteous and just man. Behold, kombucha. Let me in and I shall bestow upon you this generous reward straight from the holy sun itself. Can't pass up some kombucha. Very good, human. We can keep discussing this in depth. And before I forget, ask, you got any beer? Free kombucha. Hey, hold on. See, your homo boat is farthest one out here, child. Even it'll suit me just fine. What exactly do you require room in your home? You do take in the needy, do you not? I simply must be sure of a few things. Firstly, I have no patience for drunkards or drug dabblers. If there are any troublesome wretches like that in your home, you better tell me straight away. Secondly, do you have a bedbug infestation? Or there are rats in your walls? I cannot abide pests. Our Lord's foulest creatures do not agree with my skin. I'm of your flippin' mind. Do not use such base language with me, you godless savage. Her eyes start glowing. Have you no fear of our Lord? Have you no shame? I ask a simple question about your home and you curse at me. Well, rest assured I shall do my best to drive foul language like that right out of this place. Come in. God be with you, child. So, hello? He doesn't bother me, I'm just looking for a quiet place to rest. May I find some peace in your home? Who are you? It doesn't matter anymore. Are you wondering if I'm a visitor? I'm not, but I do have a request. I'll ask you later. I'm not sure if I can trust you with it yet. He doesn't bother you? I'm always cold Others burn in the sun. I wrap myself in layers and still feel on the verge of freezing. I'm afraid to take any layers off. What if it just gets worse and there's no death to ease the suffering? Come in. Thank you. Ceiling is a bit low, but it's fine. How would you see my ceiling before you even got in here? Well, I can look at the window. Hi. A man as pale as death itself is standing on the footpath. There are strange folds in his skin. It's as though his flesh is the wrong size for his body. Can't see his eyes from here, but you can feel his gaze boring into you. You suddenly feel a sense of deep fear and pray that the terrifying visitor passes by your house. You see your neighbor and his daughter playing through the window. They're playing happily, trying to forget about the ongoing horrors, if only for a moment. Hurtin kombucha. Coffin in there. Were you snoring at the door? Silence. Is there a wild animal in my storage room? The guy wanted a beer, but he's not in the kitchen. Function. Smells like someone died tonight. Good afternoon, here's the news. The anomalous heat is continuing to rise. The invasion of the visitors has shown no sign of slowing. As such, the government has founded a new organization to address the emerging situation. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated as FEMA. FEMA employees can be identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Merely days after their founding, the agency has already discovered a new way to identify visitors. Dirt in the fingernails. Specialists say that the sign helps identify visitors that have crawled out from the ground. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a crisis report regarding a pale maniac, but first, some ads. Pale maniac, turmoil, terror, and suffering. And all because of the visitors. But in the hour of need, just when our cries were about to be left unanswered, FEMA has come to our aid. These brave heroes from the Federal Emergency Management Agency are protecting us from visitor invasions. So far, the agency has identified over 27,000 dangerous anomalies. Remember, you can help the agency by informing them about any suspicious activity around you. You got it. You got it, FEMA. I'll tell you. I'll tell you everything. To do so, just hand suspects a notice slip to have them visit FEMA. And if you ever start to wonder whether you might be a visitor, call our hotline on 00451. I'm not a visitor. Help us help you, support FEMA, and join the fight against the visitors. But if only there was a little warmth. Keeping the jacket on? Yes, there's one that fought their friends. What happens if I take it off? I can't get warm even in this heat. If I remove the jacket, will I die from the cold? Or worse, remain alive and feel even colder? So you don't shower? I'm not going to answer that question. Sorry. So, what's that about? Father, who art in heaven. So, how do you like this house? It's wretched, child. The walls are crooked and the layout makes no sense at all. Tell me, did you purposely assign me the most pitiful little room you had? Furniture is old and sagging. Probably been made a meal of by the moths that have also taken up the residence. Couldn't even hang a cross and make it a proper room, could you? Why do you test me, Father? So stuffy in here. Didn't you have a kid with you, huh? He's still around, probably just wandered off somewhere. I just know where my other kids went. You have a phone. I called their father. That way I don't have to end up seeing his ugly mug again. I do have a phone. Can you, There's... Hello? There you are. I'm listening, human. Speak. Are you human with some faith? Yes, human, but my faith is nothing like the lowly religions you know. I worship the Holy Sun itself, for she protects and loves us. But the imbeciles and sheeple only see it as a threat. They think it'll incinerate us all. Its righteous anger is directed solely at the seeds of evil and heretics, for they are the true sinners. Maybe those who dissent never find themselves beneath the scorching rays of salvation. They seek out the flames and are surprised when they find themselves burned. Seeds of evil you still don't know? You even come face to face with the aliens? Very well, beamless human. I'm missing my beam. Open your eyes, Edred. The visitors are seeds of evil. They are descendants of aliens who landed on Earth when the sun was younger and the grass was greener. Darn vassals who made their homes on Earth and inbred for centuries. Now they've climbed out of the depths and wish to claim our lands as their own. But the sun has decided to protect us, for this is our holy land. The sun shows no mercy on the blasphemers. Why would they have hid underground all this time otherwise? Darn it, why did you get so drunk that night? You didn't need to drink yourself into oblivion. The righteous wrath of the Holy Sun. O Holy Son, forgive him for his sins, for he knows not what he hath done. Take him into your loving embrace, and perhaps also the soul of the ficus, which shall remain forever unwatered. Amen. Holy Yapfest. Hello, neighbor. 5, 6, 8. Hello, neighbor. You saw what happened that those teenagers got killed. I thought the streets weren't dangerous. I guess I was wrong. My daughter talked me into going out to play again. It didn't seem too bad until I saw the bodies. That's the last time I risked her life like that. God, I'll never forgive myself if something happens to her. She's my whole world. Her daughter okay? I don't know. With all these weeds, I was hoping she didn't notice, but heck on, she said she saw a face in the grass. I'm trying to convince her it's her imagination, but she's really not biting. Who killed them? It's kind of obvious. Be careful. Thanks. You take care too. Let me test you. Let me test you. Teeth. I bite my lips until they bleed sometimes, just feel the warmth of my own blood, reminding I'm still alive. I'll test you again if... Hands from my hands. Turn them all off, take a look. Yeah, who would tear them off? You're weird. What? What do you... You're yapper too. Hope all done soon. I didn't even read that, I just clicked it. After the man sat me down at the kitchen table, some huge guy came out from around the corner and blocked the exit. He started talking loudly with the guy who grabbed me before, and they were acting like like I wasn't even there, and then they started to touch me. First my arms, then my shoulders, and in the background I heard cheers and laughter that seemed to come from my room. It sounded like there was a whole crowd of men in there. I couldn't breathe. I felt like it was about to explode out my chest. I wanted to scream and call for help, but my voice was lost in a sea of panic. I couldn't even make a sound, and I sat there, frozen, useless, like a deer in headlights. But then the big guy went to the fridge to get something and I realized that was my chance. I sprinted for the exit. It was like fear gave me strength and I just ran and ran, and I never looked back. Well, I did until my legs gave out, and then I collapsed. Why did the sun burn you? I don't remember. I must have spent the whole night just lying there on the ground, and then... That's odd, I couldn't remember. I remembered everything that happened to me that day. Hang on, I don't think I might be a visitor. No, that can't be true. I remember my whole life, my childhood, my mom and dad. No, I'm not a visitor, right? Right? Tell me I'm not a visitor. You seem like a visitor. Why would you say that? Now I'm even more scared. I don't want to die. I don't. I guess we're all going to die. You wouldn't, like a normal person, would just accept it like that. Why would you tell me that? Womp womp. I don't know what to do. Did I check the radio? I think I forgot to check the radio. Heck. What are you talking out of a radio? What about you? Still making weird sounds? Yep. And you? And he's burping. What do you want? Howdy. What do you want? Spacious house you got yourself here. I like it. I don't need anything from you. No, you don't. So, you alone? No, I'm not alone. It's your face. I'm not very happy about that. It's your lucky day. I can hear someone whispering inside. Who knows where they'll be in a few days. You're right. No. You see a group of armed soldiers through the window. Apparently it's a small squad that was sent here from the city to provide security for female employees. You hear some fragments of information about a pale man and a white torso. Maybe they want to track down that creepy visitor? You know, I think I just saw him. Maybe. I sense the energy here is stagnant. Something very bad is developing within. The Sun and Leo are in the 5th house. You're a pretty assertive person, aren't you? Huh. I can see you eyes are weird. I can see you prefer to take action rather than talk. Typical Leo, am I right? You've accumulated a large amount of dark energy here. Yes, very unpleasant. I don't understand the how or why. Everything just feels so neglected. I suppose I should start with affirmations. And there are prison guards in your prior incarnations. Give them space. You're just repeating your experiences of your past lives. You need to forgive them and accept their histories within yourself. Only then you will be able to break the chains of the endless cycle. You understand? You didn't even ask to come in. But I come in. On the Delightful, you're in quite an excellent location here, to be honest. There's a powerful current of positive energy flowing through your house. You did not say that, like, 2 seconds ago. Hello, Saitama. So we meet again. I remember last time. I remember things were a bit different last time we crossed paths, yet we remain alive. It's a strange thing. I know how to explain it. I'd like to start a conversation with a divination. Tell my fortune by choosing a page in this book. Where should I open to? To the beginning. The dead soon shall speak. but none will heed their words. Goodness me, how shockingly relevant. Though I suppose it's not much of a surprise to hear that now. What does it really mean? I need to think of through carefully. Do you have any insights to offer? Anyway, I only came here to tell you something. Events will soon begin to unfold. You need to be ready. It may sound strange, but the cat must enter. Cannot yet explain how, yet I am certain it will help you. You can choose what to do with this information, of course. As for me, I think I'll have to go have a ponder on the deeper meaning of your divination. Is that it? No one else. Someone's definitely dying tonight. The chart asks if the teenager's body's lying on the ground. It looks like they've been there all day. 2 female employees are sitting next to the bodies writing something down. It's a good thing they showed up to take away the corpses. You'd hate to think what kind of diseases could spread if the decaying flesh was left to rot out there. You're right. Horrible diseases. There's a small group of female employees standing by your neighbor's house. You wonder what they're talking about. Maybe they're taking soil samples or looking for somewhere to set up a base. Obviously, my neighbor, my hello neighbor, is he's a visitor. Yeah. Can you use some kombucha? It's been a little bit, so I don't want to risk it. Someone died tonight. Good afternoon, here's the news. FEMA has taken new measures to address ongoing visitor invasions. As of now, they've organized quarantine zones to detain potentially dangerous suspects. FEMA has also identified a new visitor sign experimenting with those detained. Blood red eyes. They're high. According to the reports, FEMA discovered where they have liver failure, but just in their eyes. FEMA has discovered this sign after observing detained visitors, noting the creatures have increased photosensitivity, causing their eyes to become inflamed or red. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Except a report on FEMA. First, a word from our sponsors. Sure thing. So... oh. Okay, so it is you. Your eyes... wait. Narrow pupils, probably because the cold has tightened my skin. Shame the sun still burned me like everyone else. At least my flesh was warm when it was warm as it charred. Confused. Someone else die? Hi. What about you? You're fine. You okay? Don't come any closer. Sorry, I thought you were gonna kill me. Why would you think that? I have no idea who's a visitor and who isn't. What if you're a visitor? Will you kill me? Skin me alive? Peel it away? Please no. Just kill me quickly and painlessly. I don't want to die in agony. Please. I'm not a visitor. How can I be sure? I haven't checked your eyes or your teeth or... we're all going to die. It's just a matter of whether or not the visitor's son gets it first. There's no hope left. Death is coming for us, no matter what we do. I want to be alone. I can test you. Eyes. Yeah, well, no one's surprised about that. You're thinking I'm a visitor? Am I really a visitor? What do you think? And why don't I know about it? Is that how people turn into them? Maybe it's enough to think you're just not like everyone else. Society hates you. You're coping too hard. Boom! I'm scared of dying. Wait, can you give my eyes to you some kind of bandage? Dang. That was kind of brutal. I didn't get to read what she said. You. Want a reading? So how much do you know about me? What a silly thing to say. I'm not the one who knows. I'm simply the vessel. The stars speak through me. The moon and Venus are in conjunction In the 6th house, it's written all over your face. You need not say a thing. I knew someone just like you once. He always listened but never spoke. You know what they say, if Jupiter's in the 8th house, it's better to stay quiet. It's a sign of closed doors. I'm gonna test you. But darling, I knew your energy would resist. Let us do your tests. I shall see right through you anyway. To your teeth. And cosmos is reflected in the eyes, not the teeth. What do you hope to find there? What do you mean what I hope to find there? You got some like extra teeth? I'll leave you alone, I guess. Just stuff here. Did you call your husband? Why should I? You just make some excuse. He never lifted a finger. It was all on me. The kids, the house, the bills. Sometimes I think we were just tolerating each other, but he never left me, for whatever reason. Maybe I was just too convenient. Maybe he was just scared I'd get him if he ever tried. God, I'm tired. Hey, here's an idea. Maybe you should call him. The number's 135791. Give him peace of my mind. After all, there's kids too. You should help look for them. I mean, it's been a day and your kid who was with you just like not here anymore. Any ideas what to do about your temperature? I don't believe I can change this. A hot bath only burns me. I don't feel any warmer, no. I thought of a metaphor. Picture deep space, fast and frozen. Galaxies are born, stars collapse, and I just observe. Never feel the heat of the sun, or the warmth of an embrace. It seems neither space nor society need me. So what if I just kill you, just like you killed those other people in your room? Oh, I have to talk to this yapper. I'm listening to even speak. Well, the sun's burned up a lot of people somewhere. You're right. All seeds of evil, human. The Holy Sun decided to punish them all for the sins of 1,000 years. And the visitors, those shadow-mad blasphemers, have begun to reach out for the sun. But the sun is not for them. No, not for the claws of the filthy subterranean dwellers. But for us, for humans, it belongs to us. It's a blessing unto mankind, and praise flippin' be. How many people need to be burned up to satisfy the sun? Are you saying the end of the world is justice enacted by the sun? The end for who? For us? Ha! They make me laugh. The sun is on our side. It's our savior, can't you see that? It's trying to drive the visitors back underground by punishing the vile blasphemers for accumulated sense of humanity. It reveals the heretics in their pea-stained tatters, hiding shamefully behind deceitful masks. You must give thanks to the sun, and not wail like suckling babes about the end of the world. This is only the end for all foes of the mighty sun. Death to the dirt dwellers, death to the poop-stained heretics, death to the seeds of evil. What I wouldn't give for some French fries. Yeah, French fries would be pretty good right now. It'd be Mom's husband. Let's give him a call. Wait, call neighbor first. Hey neighbor, thanks for calling. I'm still shaking up on all this. The murderers, the soldiers, FEMA. He even showed up at my doorstep last night. Asked about the people staying here, scribbled something on a tablet, and then one of them took someone out of my house. Where'd they take them? The hell if I know. They said it was for tests. I thought all the soldiers and government officials would fix things. Should have done better than to think they'd help us or get us to a safe place. Good thing they didn't take your daughter. Why now that ever let that happen? Over my dead body. If those bastards so much as lay a finger on her, I'll tear them apart. What is FEMA? I don't know. Nobody really knows much about them. They came out of nowhere, acting like they got everything under control. How do they even spot the signs when they are just all normal human traits? Feels like they're not telling us the truth. Take care. Thanks. Never thought we'd end up living through interesting times. The sun, visitors, and now FEMA. So many questions and not a single darn answer. Neighbor, I need to ask something of you. If something happens to me, promise me you'll look after my daughter. I promise. Thank you, neighbor. I knew I could count on you. Alright, I gotta go. Stay strong. Now we call the deadbeat. 791. Huh? Yeah? Hello? Why have to give me this number? And? Are they with you? No, they aren't. No, aren't they with her? I'm not surprised. Did you check her mother's place? Maybe you can come and get her. Let her go herself. She's not a princess. She's got 2 working legs, right? So what's the problem? And I'll tell you you're alive. Don't bother. What's the point? I mean, give a darn about each other. I had no idea why you're even getting involved. Whatever. Hope you two have a wonderful life. I don't like her. What are you trying to say? Hi. Good evening. I'm from FEMA. We're making house calls from around your neighborhood, checking in with the residents. You alone? No, of course not. My squad split up into a few smaller groups and we can cover more ground. This shouldn't take much of your time. Are you going to help us? Our first order of business is collecting more data to send the FEMA HQ. Once we do, they'll be able to develop a suitable response procedure. Right now, you just need to stay calm. So what happens next? I'll take one person, we'll run tests, make sure they're okay, and determine if it's safe for them to continue living in this area. And we'll verify that they're human too, of course. Want to need the back? Is this your house? Then no. Stay with the other residents. You need to evacuate, we'll let you know. Just take one person and be on our way. Where'd your kid come from? Have a good night. Hello? Anyone alive in there? Mind letting me in? Don't bang on my door. You know, no hard feelings. Didn't mean to wake ya. Ain't been sleeping a wink myself. Used to be a gravedigger, you know. Not that there's much point in it now. Graves don't mean nothing no more. Graves don't mean nothing no more. People just keel over and rot where they fall. Do you see something out here? Sure did. I was digging the graves when some fella ordered. He's standing there watching me work. I was digging and digging and then bam, shovel hit something. Thought it was a rock, but no, it was a hand reached up out of the soil. There's a visitor crawling up out of the ground, and that guy, he just laughed. I ran like hell and then looked back. Didn't dare go home. Figured it was safe around a crowd. Sure thing. Thanks. Just be quick with that door, alright? I'm terrified of those visitors might be right behind me. Hi. Let me in. What happened? My dad, they killed my daddy. Who did it? Visitors came to the house. They were sitting with us. Daddy was talking to them about something, then they killed him. Now our house is on fire. Come on, you'll help me? I'm scared. Our house is on fire. Knocking so hard. Your neighbor's house, which he just painted white, is now charred blacker than black. Seems like the fire is still blazing even now. Guess someone have burned it down on purpose. What happened with your neighbor's family? Is anyone still alive? Worried thoughts swirl in your head, and you're overcome with a feeling of incomprehension and helplessness. It seems like the fire just started. The pale, creepy man is standing in the street, smiling. He's holding someone's decapitated head in a helmet. It's the head of a soldier, his face frozen in a terrified grimace. Grimace shake. Sorry. Did you put a shirt on? The entire squad of soldiers that arrived just yesterday is dead. Looks like there's a massacre out there. Bodies are scattered across the whole street, and one of them is missing its head. Did that pale, creepy stranger kill them all? I think so. What do you want? Hi, you open or not? You know the bald man? Too many questions. Yes, I know. How will help you? Who are you? I dance. Ballet. You can't tell? Remind me. Someone send you here? Don't think so. Why matter? Prove that you're a person. 2 arm, 2 leg, 1 head. Not enough for you? Did I pass test? Open or no? Well, I'm coming for the kitty. I'll make myself home here. Come on, kitty. Time to run and enjoy. Only for the kitty. Cause Saitama said to let the kitty in. Is that it? That's it. You better not kill the kitty. Good afternoon. You are watching the news. Due to a sharp increase in suspected visitor sightings, FEMA has announced that it is enacting new protection measures, effective immediately. A full quarantine will be enforced across all major population areas. Travel outside your city or to nearby villages is strictly prohibited. Please stay within your designated area. In addition, FEMA has revealed a new visitor identification procedure: hairless armpits. FEMA has reported that visitors have no visible hair on this area, making it a useful identification area. The agency is asking citizens to bear with the tests and comply with escorts to quarantine zones. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on what you can do if you spot a visitor. FEMA suggests that the visitor fauna may be infectious or pose a thus far undisclosed biological threat. For this reason, it's critical to report any potential visitors and isolate them immediately. If you can't hand over a visitor to a quarantine zone right away, issue a special request to appear before FEMA. During the next collection round, an employee will take in anyone who has this paper for an examination. That's all for now. Who died? Okay. Who died? Oh. Alright. Want a reading? I can test you. We can pull out the gun. She has hair there. Oh, my mommy. Tell me what happened. I don't know. They came in and started talking, and Dad said they were wrong, and then they said, just rest for now. Want a reading? What happened to that man? I told him it doesn't matter what you do, only the color of your hair while you're doing it. But he doubted me, so life passed him by. One day I closed my eyes and envisioned the fulfillment of my dreams, poured all my cosmic energy into that image. If you don't open your heart to energy of the universe, why bother living in your body at all? You could do the same. Close your eyes, imagine your wildest dream, have it all come true. Focus on the vision. Do you know why you suffer? You still fail to grasp that suffering is the purest form of joy. So tell me, are you ready to take the next step? Find the guidance from the other side can help. There are people, experts, who know how to cleanse the darkness. If you like, I can help you connect. I sense you might have need of them. You can reach them here. And don't forget to tell them I sent you. When you get money for it? What is this? These potatoes? Looks like I stocked up for food for one person. And why is this unhidden now? You. Following those warmth. You said you had something revealed to me when we met. I'm not sure if I want to talk about that right now. Something has been on my mind for a long time. It might be why I feel so cold. I'm loath to bring it up, but it might continue if I don't. I'll tell you about it tomorrow. I think it'll be ready by then. You can tell me you're a visitor? Need a moment, just now look quickly. That was gross. It's so... Kitty's here. What more do you need? Why are you here? What a dumb question. You open the door. Ask yourself, what for? What am I for? It's all same to me. Place is place. Said go here, so went here. I don't want any nothing, not you. What matters is you keep place comfy for Kitty. The rest, who care? Eyes. I have things written and people see. Your red eyes. They're like red people. Tragedy. You live alone, yes. So, how it feel? That's... I can't decide who to kill besides this one person. Cause like, you seem fine. Fuck you. Wish some visitors would just go back on the ground. Why'd you become a gravedigger, huh? On a job. Yeah, I don't know, actually. Cemetery is kind of like a library, you know? But these books aren't for reading. They just lie there, quiet. I used to know every grave. Who's where, how their arms are folded, what suit they had on, their names. And one day, digging a fresh hole, right? Normal day, nothing weird. Feels deep enough and then, bam, empty. Empty, I tell you. But the paper said someone should have been down there. Some guy, did for sure. I remember he had a mustache, but poof, gone like dew in the morning. A dead man disappears, is that like dying all over again? Tell me. More stuff. I'd like more stuff. Yes. Give me cat food. Thank you. I hope I can still call my neighbor. Hello, neighbor. Did I type it wrong? 810-1 568. No, I didn't type it wrong. That'd be mom's husband. 135 791. Interesting. I have anyone else to talk to? I'm getting everyone killed. I mean, I think you're human. You seem human. Both of you do not seem human. Let me go to sleep. Yeah, let me go to sleep. The kitty. Kind of weird looking. Are you sleeping? Are you like... in the world. Kombucha. Yeah. Been going for a little bit, so I think I'm gonna leave this here, and maybe I'll pick it back up again some other time. It's a lot of talking in this game. I've never done this much talking for a video. It's gonna make my mouth tired, but yeah, I like the game. It's kind of creepy. I think I'm getting everyone killed, so that's not good, but I'm probably gonna get someone soon. Tomorrow. But I need to make sure that kitty stays safe. Yeah. So, yeah. Until part 2. Bye-bye.